Awesome at Odin, can you drop down one, please? Alright, don't worry about it, you're fine.
From use it as your own.
But yeah, I'm actually only apprentice. My boss is out at the moment.
You soon taught me.
There you
Well, where was I?
One of 3 weaknesses.
I remember we
I
were
was
saying.
asking you about pricing for such a task. Like, what's your fee for
Well,
your work? Like,
I
is
do it.
a certain amount per
My
page,
personal.
or...
Well, my personal rate would be per page or per day. But I'm also.
How much per day?
I would say, for a full days of work, 20 to 30 copper. Where I work on where I sit down for pretty much most of the day and I work on the pages. But I would also need enough material to be able to write throughout the whole day. And I'm afraid I'm not that great of a writer to be able to spin a well-made story out of just a simple premise of a naked drow and the Lord Marshal and Mr. Tang. So I would need more information. I don't know if gathering that information would be also included in the fee. This isn't something I've really done before.
Well, I'm just curious about what it would mean or take or cost to do some kind of project, but it is kind of a big venture.
And I take it that
now that you know.
And I take it that the Lord Marshal aren't the only. The Lord Marshal, Mr. Tang, and Miss Torty aren't the only people you want stories from. You want some from others, like Miss Lorelei or Miss Basil or Harry the farmer. I don't know how far you'd want to take this.
Well, I'm not sure. I don't know. Like I said, we could start small and then see how it goes. But it does seem like a big thing to do. Maybe it's not such a good idea after all.
So what is your... Once you have these, are you looking to just sell them, or is this just for your own enjoyment, or you just... I did say I was in need of money.
I was thinking...
You're not doing this just to give me work, are you?
No. Listen, it was just a spontaneous idea I had while talking to Miss Torty. It's probably silly.
I think there's something to it, though.
Yeah.
It is. People's stories are worth remembering. I do honestly believe that. It's just that I've been wrapped up in so many other things that I can't... it would take so much time just to see the world through everyone's eyes. Stories about normal people, and usually usually the great tales are reserved for heroes and warriors, and not for people like us. Well, maybe the Lord Marshal might be written about, but not.
You know what? It's okay. Forget about it.
I'm overthinking
It's silly.
it. No. I think there's something to it. I will get back to you on that, and then I'll tell you if it's silly or not.
Okay. Sounds reasonable. There
it is. I don't want to turn down such an idea just right when you're planting a seed of it, Miss Olive. I think to shut something out like that is not...
Sometimes For having worked in a olive grove, I can tell you that not every seed becomes a tree. It's fine.
That's true. Alright. I'll keep it in mind, Miss Olive. I'll think on it some while I go about my day.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Please try to take care, and if you need anything, let me know.
I will.
You killed the hound master, didn't you?
Good. I will now try to find my friend that was just there, like, a few minutes ago.
I'm sorry if I kept
that
you
I
from
wanted
him.
to talk to. No, you're fine. I've been in conversations kind of since the morning,
Well, that's
even though
good.
they're
That's
kind of
good.
silly conversations.
That's good to
But,
see you
yeah.
connecting with people. I do believe that friends
I was
will
mostly
carry.
talking to my boss.
The friends will carry. Oh, there's a crowd coming here. Pulls you. Let's not get run over.
It's a stampede.
Don't I know you?
Not if I owe you money.
Smart answer.
See, that's what you say.
What's an answer?
Sometimes,
Oh.
I think if I'm doing any good running, maybe it's a thieves guild. And then I...
Let's go of hand. Well, hmm.
Yeah. That,
I just didn't want you. I just didn't want you to get run over in the street.
right.
I've seen
Thank you.
horses speed through here like it's a town road in the free wharf.
Yeah. I do look both ways whenever I cross because of that.
Didn't we have... No, it was a troll. We had one of the trolls in the...
Apparently he's a talker.
Okay. I bid you well.
Have a good one.
Worried about, but almost expecting something from you at some point.
My own
I know you
expecting
like to
training.
woo the women most definitely, but I'm expecting you one day you might break one's heart and maybe they do something stupid. Oh,
What sword do you fancy?
Checking.
relocate this to the island. Obviously, from that basically that pathway, they should be somewhere. I've taken some liberty of obviously taking my fishing boat out as far as I could, but
Yeah.
well,
And we got someone coming in. Hello there.
Hello, sir. Is
I luck in.
is Mr. Bay? You know, I don't even know if I've been pronouncing his name right this whole time. Is it Baylock?
Balak. I don't even know myself. I'm his assistant, and I've always pronounced it wrong.
I'd
He
hate
was in
to.
earlier, but
Well,
he should be around town somewhere.
maybe you can check this boat to see
No,
if
she
it's still strung up correctly. It's been in its storage for a while. It's also been about room to room, and
You know, there's some mice running around.
I just hope it wasn't.
Probably should go find
I
them.
hope it wasn't handled roughly.
Keep the town protected.
So look at it. Is it going to be all right?
Right.
Is it gonna...
Run along.
It's perfectly fine.
From what I look at it, it's perfectly fine. String's fine. Wood's fine. It's not got any damp on it. Yeah, no, it looks like it's good.
Good. I was worried there was a short period of time where I was afraid I had lost it. But I'm just so glad to have it back in my hands now. It was a gift from someone close to me.
Yeah,
But-
it's a problem when you get a bit of water on it or something, because it gets damp and then the wood starts getting out of shape. But no, it looks fine.
Good. Well, sentiments aside, would you happen to have maybe some spare arrows or maybe some overstock or something cheap that I could use for practice?
Oh, so you want some practice arrow? We have some spare down here that are just for practice use. They don't cost anything.
Are you sure? Well,
Yeah, no, they're just for practice use.
do I have to bring them back?
We'll just make some more. They don't actually cost us anything to make, pretty much. If they were like the stone tip arrows and all that kind of stuff, then yeah, but they're just wooden tipped, so they're not really that.
It's a good
So you
business strategy. Make arrows, give them to your customers, and you can come back for more.
I agree. I definitely do. Well, I suppose those stone tip arrows would be something I would need if I were not to sound.
Yeah, so they normally go for about, I think, 60, I think. But bear with me once.
Right. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Thank you. I appreciate your attention and generosity so much.
70. They've gone up in price.
Hmm.
So
70,
stone tip arrows 70. A copper.
And
It's
do you
not too
think
bad compared to the other ones.
do you think that would be good enough for, well, again, not to sound alarming or anything, you think that would be good enough to take care of the stray goblin or two?
A goblin? Most likely. But if you're talking about an orc or something like that, they have thick skin, most likely not.
You've seen them before too, then?
No, I haven't seen them, but I've been told about them, and they're quite neat.
Well, I'll say no more on that. I'll just take what you've so graciously given me, and I'll keep you in mind if I need anything else. And say,
So, yes.
just tell
If
Mr.
you're going
Baylock.
against some...
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I was just gonna say, if you're going against an orc or something, it's best you iron tip arrows. They are a little bit more expensive, but
imagine
if you
so.
just think of it like, so a person wearing iron armor, that would probably be the thickness of a skin of an orc. That's how I think of it.
Well, hopefully, I'm not a fighter, so hopefully someone like me will never have to make use of those.
Just in case. Have you ever fought an orc?
I've tussled with one on the road once.
Hmm.
So is my correction saying their skin's quite tough? A correct
It
assumption.
is.
So
You'd
the
have
stone
to aim
arrow
for
wasn't-
the. No, not really. You'd have to aim for the vital parts, the eyes, the fleshy bits, even the mouth if they open it. They like to chant and scream a lot, so wait for an opportunity if you ever get close enough for them to open their mouth and mock you.
I was unlucky enough to have actually seen them. The big, towering masses of muscle and rage, and gray skin.
Yeah,
But
you
thankfully,
have
we
to
had a group of
think.
mercenaries with us too. So,
They have
No.
all that muscle blocking their vital parts. The stone arrow's just gonna stick in, but it's not gonna go too far. That's why you need an iron arrow.
have
It's
you
worth
heard?
the investment.
I think so. Have either of you heard anything about what's been going on as far as the struggle? What the Imperials are doing or what the Verdans are doing? I did.
Not really. I stay in my shop. I stay out, stuff like that.
I've
Did
been stuck in to
see-
keep training the men.
Hmm. Oh, you're part of House Rodod.
More or less. I'm just more of an instructor.
Do you? I'm guessing you instruct in fighting. Obviously, that's quite noble of you to do so well in these times to help keep us safe.
In swordplay. I keep people on their feet and train people with a variety of different weapons, but mainly swords.
My friend Lily
Can
would
you
have
ever
loved to meet
train
you.
someone to fight an orc?
Yes, the Redards asked me to do so, and I stepped in a room full of veterans, and they taught me some of their tactics, which was hard to understand, but it was more barbaric than anything else. They fight very...
I take it it's much
Like a
different from
whatever they need to.
fighting a man.
Yes. Main thing is, when they swing their blades, duck out of the way. Don't block. It's not worth it. And run.
Don't think you'd be able to out the strength they have.
Exactly.
I imagine only people like Dredge or maybe Aegon the Wolf would be able to block a swing from an orc. And
You haven't heard.
heard of what?
The wolf is dead.
Aegon?
That's the rumor.
It's just
The rumor.
that's impossible.
Did anyone actually see his body? To confirm it?
Report is he's MIA. Missing in action.
That's
MIA, so-
he probably went elsewhere. The Aegon I know would not. I don't think he let himself get killed. No.
Every mercenary finds their end.
Mr. Aegon is not just any mercenary. I refuse to believe it. If you forgive me, I'll need to get on my way. Thank you.
Of course.
Have a nice day.
So long.
So he's more like no one knows where he is, so they're presuming he's dead.
Surprised that rumor hasn't gotten to the streets yet. Probably should
The
have
only
kept
one
my
who
mouth shut.
hasn't, well, the
Hello
more
again.
corrupt ones most likely haven't left.
Miss
their
Marin.
names.
By the way, my name's
They don't
Ortan.
need
Miss,
to-
Miss Marin.
Hope
Miss
you're doing
Daisy.
well.
Daisy, I have a question for
Hmm.
you.
They're the only one who no one will even dare
Yes?
ask.
Have you seen Mr.
Probably
Aegon
still
anywhere?
Mr. Aegon, the wolf? No, I haven't seen the wolf. Not today. Usually he's sitting over there or on the
No.
docks, but we were just at the docks and he wasn't there.
has some authority.
So you're looking for him?
He owns buildings.
No, but I just haven't seen him.
businesses.
Whatever happened to his...
He was killed in combat.
I believe.
What?
Did you s-
Before he died.
He was killed?
Shamed him
Killed?
because He did something
You saw it.
dishonorable. Beard and head
I,
and all.
I didn't
You-
see him. Although I was told by Matthias.
Matthias.
You don't cross the thing.
Oh,
I can't believe it.
kill.
I can't, Miss Marin, I can't believe it. Mr. Aegon helped me.
One race you never want to piss
No,
off the dwarves.
I can't.
Grudge for longer than you'll live.
It's okay. Come here.
No.
I'll give you a hug.
Even if they don't know
No.
with it,
It'll-
descendants, man.
Remember him how he was.
Well, I have
Yeah.
no reason to upset anyone.
I'm sorry
unless they
for
do
your
something
loss.
to me first.
No, I don't think I think I shouldn't have mentioned it. I don't think it would do well to spread such rumors. Not until I've talked to someone who has seen it. He's probably just away.
There's a...
He probably just went elsewhere.
not quite similar to me, more worth.
I,
Miss Marin, I think
I need to-
they're in denial. Maybe you can help them.
no, it's okay.
Or maybe they just need some time to process. I didn't know
No
the
one-
wolf that well, but if he passed away,
I'm sorry. I shouldn't spread it again. It should. If I say such thing, it's just rumor.
Even though majority of your people will
Okay.
likely never intentionally wrong somebody.
Oh,
What are you all doing? Come on!
will
Come
always
on!
be outlined.
Come on!
oh my
His
God.
business is not
Yeah,
your
yeah.
business. You know where you need to be.
Are you?
It doesn't matter what race. That's the other thing.
Some people don't admit that, actually.
There was only a little left. I didn't want to finish it myself.
Oh!
Enjoy.
Miss Daisy.
Trust me, I think I've come across some
Oh.
With
With a 5, that's a concussion.
Well, that is a lie.
Oh, another one.
Your pupils dilated. They might be concussed. Make sure you elevate their legs.
Oh, how could he?
All right.
I didn't realize he brought up here.
Miss Marin, I'll help you carry him to somewhere. I don't know where the surgeon is. No, the surgeon he's that way, isn't he? Wait, let's.
Yeah,
Oh.
to me, that's a curse. Because the trick is not living a long time. Trick is living with yourself.
By an orc that could be close by.
Really don't.
Do it fast enough.
Right?
Or you can go to the docks. I know there's a spot somewhere down there.
You know.
No, I'm not
Sorry
even.
to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. We just have
What
a
is it?
medical situation. Daisy, she has the bottle smashed up.
If they're at the clinic, then I'm already there.
Actually, I think
So
there's
they're gonna have to
still
cut
just
it
in the
short.
middle of the road.
Of course.
Someone hit her in the head with a bottle. Clearly.
I can't say that I have any fondness for the orc.
What happened?
Oh,
Just existing.
this pirate captain broke a leg.
Although that's just coming to me as a come to
You see glass all over the ground.
Did
you get the god?
Fucking useless.
That's
That
assault.
would've-
As long as we all hate the same one.
That would have been a good idea. It just happened. It happened rather fast. Let me. I need to go check on Daisy. Maybe you could get the guard. It was it looked like a man with a wide hat. He was kind of
That's the other thing. That's the other
beard and.
People get lost far too easily.
I'm sorry. I need to go check on Miss Daisy.
it's a crit?
Well, they just said concussion. I don't think it was supposed to be a real injury. It was a joke in the moment.
It's a concussion. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Alright, so crit, so that means clamps. I could do treatment with the clamps, that would have to be 3 silver. Unless if you want a bandage to be cheaper with it being a silver 20.
It's okay, the clamps. I'll pay for it.
Sure. And he's going to clamp. Hold still. That's gonna be a large scar at the back, whatever hit you pretty damn hard.
Brian shards of glass out. Whoever hit them quite hard.
That's a big one.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Last one. Just leave the silver on the table.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Selma. Again.
That's the third time this fucking month.
Yeah, it is. I know. I'm just trying to help people, and I just get hurt every time.
You're fine. Fine. No problem.
Can I go, or...?
They're free to go. Anything you need, ma'am?
No, I was just making sure Miss Daisy was fine. Mr. Soma, thank you again.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Just be careful. A lot of it.
First with your sword, and then we'll put a shield in later. Yes. We're gonna learn where all the soft spots are. Because like I said, a lot of the time you're gonna be working.
Maybe we should tell a guard. Yeah, we should tell a guard about it.
If everything's
That guy made
alright,
a
I
big
have to.
mistake.
I have to get back to work.
Because of the lack of armor.
Okay.
I'm glad everything's okay.
Bye.
Boots cover up pretty well.
Oh.
But what you can do.
Whoa. Okay. I'm good. I'm good.
Where's my bow? My bow!
I can't teach you how to use a bow, unfortunately. But this'll work.
Mr. Soma, I'm sorry. Did I leave a bow here?
A bow? No, I don't think you have. I don't remember a bow being left here.
In the middle of all this, I dropped my bow. Thank you, Mr. Soma.
Need that too.
It's not easy to drag the blade along it.
It's not, but if you can build up against the resistance of wood, you'd actually be surprised at how difficult it is.
At least I could tell somebody I got hit in the head by Don Silver, the pirate man, captain of the seven seas and Gradian Tales. My favorite.
Can't
story.
really say that the nobles aren't doing everything to help us.
I don't know. You look just like him. We should ask next time we see him. If he's Don Silver, the pirate captain, world famous. Oh, sorry. World famous pirate man Don Silver. Sail the seven seas.
Do the Imperials count as vanguards?
No. No, they don't.
You can't just
We need to
forget
find
they exist.
Wouldn't it have been easier to find a way to prevent them from even getting this close in the first place, though?
If people were only fighting one another with the robber baron, possibly. If people had actually, stomped them out before they got a foothold, wouldn't have been a problem. But, of course, people don't like to listen to the words of stubborn old Dowie that have fought them for generations, so they tend not to listen. They think they know better. The nobles think they know better.
I'm
Seen Fisk anywhere? Inquisitive Fisk?
sorry to
No, I have not.
sorry to interject, but I would say I would much rather read stories of heroic dwarves than nobles.
Now, again, I'm going to say it because I think people are getting the wrong idea here. Not all your nobles are inactive. In fact, a fair few of them have been on the front lines. The young lass I just went by, the Imperial noble, the Imperial diplomat, has been fighting on the front lines to save this entire province. Even
A number of nobles have.
Young
The
Lord
Baron even went.
Kyler has led them. Aye. Young Lord Kyler has led them from the front.
I apologize for the misassessment.
Rojaheen. Fine. Rojaheen has even fought on the front lines. He's been wading through orc blood just as much as us.
The Lord Marshal has lost countless men.
I was there.
And yet some people still try to attack him in the street.
It's so sad.
It is what it is. People's perceptions are the way they are, but the best way to handle it is quite simply to work together with your fellow person. Or at least, that's how we Dawi tend to do it. Closer knit a community is, the better off it will be, and especially in times like sieges. We Dawi are used to it, you see. You could say we're technically in our element when it comes to sieges. But what people don't see is the amount of effort and sacrifice some of the nobility put in. Even the Baroness is fighting in her own rights. There are nobles outside of here that are interfering in ways that really they shouldn't be. Hell, you've got, 3 ships from the council sitting off there that are doing fuck all to help.
I was wondering when we'd see any help from the other provinces or anyone.
We're being blocked off. Too many orcs being the main problem. So either we deal with them, or the orcs deal with us.
And when we deal with the orcs, after having fought them for so long, being weary and
There will always be somebody waiting to take the opportunity either to help us or cause more problem.
I'll tell you this now, lass. Both of you. The nobles have their own troubles. And they're not as nice as what we have to deal with. In fact, it's very much cloak and dagger nonsense. The person that you talk to is a noble. Person across from you could be trying to have you take a dagger in the back the next day for a simple slight.
Or sell you into
That's why
slavery.
Why do you think we get hired? We're hired as muscle bodyguards and intimidation to prevent people from trying to, have someone stab them in the night with a dagger in the back. But noble life is certainly, while they may have their privileges, they also have their dangers, and they're a lot different from us. So I wouldn't go blaming every noble, just understand that there are... I can't dissuade you from hating all nobles, I can't dissuade you from hating some of them, but I would definitely try to dissuade you from hating them all. Especially those that have been fighting on the front and dying for you.
I just had a bad experience with
that I hate them.
1 or 2 nobles, especially. I'm still scared to speak his name, even though I've heard. I know that
there's
you know.
men like Blackwood, who's dead. Silvervein, who's
So he is dead.
a dead collector.
Silvervein
Blackwood
is
is
an
dead.
interesting one. Silvervein's an interesting one because he goes for people that he knows can't pay things off properly because
He's been executing them
honest.
instead of selling them into slavery.
Well, that's
which is
making
something he
an
normally
example.
does. Yeah.
As a dowry, I can at least respect him for not selling people into slavery. At least. I can
He's done
at
it
least
before, but
respect him for not going that far. But executing debtors, to be fair, he'd probably be getting looked upon with, what's the word? Admiration
Scorn.
right now, admiration by the nobles and such, so that less mouths to feed. Consolidating the coin and blah 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 blah, making sure that the wealth actually is used properly instead of, well, let's just say that compared to what I've seen, when it comes to the dwarven guilds, Silvervein is actually rather tepid. Mild.
That's a word I haven't heard in a while.
I'll tell you right now, there is bureaucracy in the dwarven guilds that would have you reading clauses for about a year just to settle a civil dispute. All the while you're forking out coin to deal with the issue.
That sounds like quite a different life where you come from. I appreciate you coming here to share your experience with us.
I'm here to try and kill beasties so that other people don't die to them. That's my entire purpose here. I kill the monsters so other people don't have to.
And how is it going from what you've seen? Is it getting any better?
4 out of 6. I'd say we're doing fairly well.
Thank goodness.
I've got 2 more left. 2 more big bosses to deal with. And then we just have to force the rats to come back where they came from. Hell!
or kill them all.
No, actually, you know what we should do? We should probably send them back to the Vipex and let them through the land. Let them deal with it. Hell, they seem happy enough to let them come through the land to come and attack us. Why not? Why don't we just send them back over? I'm sure the Vipex have plenty of land that they can deal with. They've got plenty of men that they can use to deal with it, surely. Maybe I'll bring it up to the Lord, we'll see. Who knows? But all I care about is killing the big beasties, killing the Uruks whenever I see them. And, aye. Let's say throughout our efforts, we've definitely been whittling them down by the 1,000. So,
Down by the 1,000?
Oh, here's hoping.
At least
we have been
for
going.
the last, what, 4 days?
Not even the full. What about the other battles we have been going through?
Let's
No,
say
would that
we've
be
at least
infighting?
whittled down. It has to be at least 1,000. At least.
Mr. Matthias, I can't imagine 1,000. I only saw 2 or 3 of them while we were
Excuse
while
me,
we were
have
by
you
the
seen
river.
Soma recently?
I have not.
He was at his
It's
clinic
right there,
treating
apparently.
someone.
Oh.
You're blind.
Oh, behind the tree
Hmm.
where I can't. Behind the tree where I can't
can't-
fucking see him. All right.
Mr. Matthias and good sir,
Morian.
Mr. Morian, I can scarcely imagine what you've seen outside the walls, but thank you for protecting
Oh, this
us.
is nothing. This is nothing. I've seen worse.
Let's
So
not.
are you saying we'll be fine then?
If people keep up their effort, aye. Manage. Drive the Uruks back from where they fucking came from.
That's
Or
reassuring.
kill them all.
Daisy, I've already treated. Yeah.
So then maybe you have other good news for me. Maybe you can tell me that the rumor that
Hopefully you're fine.
maybe you can tell me that the
I mean,
rumor
I'm
that
still walking, so I guess it's not
Aegon the
that
Wolf
bad.
was slain was just that, a rumor.
He did die fighting, but he did wound a general and took out a general in the process.
Well, that was interesting.
This
He
is
took down the leaders in process.
This is
The
something you've
wolf
seen.
went down as any wolf would. He went down fighting. Likely
And he
killing
took down many.
hundreds.
And this is something you've seen. This is not just something you've heard.
Oh, I see.
We were confirmed it.
I was wondering if you did know how to use that sword.
His sacrifice also... His sacrifice would ultimately save a lot of lives. As the orcs have less leaders, they'll start fighting amongst themselves.
True. The wolf held true to his name. And held himself appropriately as a champion.
It would be an insult.
Don't grieve for him too much, lass. It went exactly the way he wanted to.
He helped me once, which I suspect now he didn't do it specifically for me, but if he wasn't there at a certain point in time, other bad
Whatever
things
his
would
reasons
happen.
were, you're here.
No, you'll be quite alright.
If you want my advice, lass, you cherish the life he helped save. In memory of him, that's the best thing you can do. You keep your life safe. So that you can keep on remembering him.
People just go outside to the left, to the wall.
It's about the same thing about what would happen if I end up passing. I don't really want anyone to mourn. I'd rather they just remember me from what I did do.
It is your choice, not mine.
I don't think I could forget you even if I tried.
You think that's what he would say to me?
Give you a few years, he probably would.
That's what he would say to me.
No, I don't think I would.
The 5th advanced level I can, so...
I mean, I guess we can go now.
I'll follow you.
I can imagine him saying exactly what you are. To not waste any tears on him.
I fully intend to have a drink in his memory. Send him off with a smile, rather than a frown.
Sadly...
And then, of course, I'm going to reap a hell of a tally when I go in there. I'll make them fucking pay.
Please do. Briar, I'm gonna be away for a bit. I'll get back to doing some more of the cleaning in a bit. So don't take on too much by yourself.
To be honest, I might retire early so I can prepare for tonight. Best rest, you know. I'll probably be around for a little bit more.
I was able to get a good night's rest already, lad, so... I've already had plenty. Although I did take a rather nasty wound during that, retreat. But we managed to save, I think, all of them?
Almost everyone, and almost all. Some most likely got hit in the fire, but we did get many. You can't save everyone, but you can save as many as you can.
Speaking of, I should probably see about getting some potions for tonight.
Excuse me, I need to walk.
Just let me say, Mr. Matthias, I didn't... When I first saw you stopping by the bathhouse, I didn't know that you would be here in this moment, being one of our heroes. I hope to see you back soon. Please.
Okay? And
Yes, for Eve, please.
I promise to do my best. And that's what you're gonna... That is the best you're gonna get.
Thank you. Alright,
Question.
I think I laid it on too thick.
I know it's sudden.
No, you're good.
Alright, I need to get to doing certain things.
Will anyone
pretty
take
sure
care of his horse?
The work never stops.
Everything that could or would remind
But I'm ready to go. I need to... Deep breath.
Who we trusted took everything. No need to worry.
Stay safe.
I wonder if it'd be better to do this by the ocean. I almost did something. I looked at you and I was like, there is a connecting point. You'll see. Something you did will have an effect, a very tiny effect, but I remembered something, and maybe that will be an interaction point for Mr. Sanders. Or Sergeant Sanders. I didn't go through Academy just to be called Mr. Sanders. That's Sergeant Sanders to you. No.
Sergeant to you, maggot.
But I'm not in the military. Wait, I think civilians would still have to call people by their rank, I think. It's just proper. I mean, you don't just walk up to Dwight D. Eisenhower and say, "Hey, Mr. Eisenhower." No.
Alright, I'm gonna go eat something real quick.
Yeah, break time sounds like good time. Break time sounds like good time. Break time. I just noticed the ogre has. Ow. Ow. I'm being bullied by season 1. Ow. Don't worry, Sanders. Even if he's dead. Weird. Well, yo. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let me think. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? I'm freaking out. Don't freak out. I'm freaking out. Just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. For a second, I thought you were Kyler. I saw you out of the corner of my eye. It was like,
It's me, Kyler.
yes!
I just
How are
look
you-
a little different, don't worry.
No,
I've also joined the Redots.
I'm clipping that. It's me, Kyler. That's it. That's the whole clip.
It's me, Kyler.
Erdhart. Acting Lord Marshal.
I am Kyler Erdhart, heir to the Erdhart family. Soon to be Lord of Gewin.
Yeah, as soon as that old man dies.
Right when that old bastard croaks. God, I look forward to the day when that happens. Then I'll finally meet my purpose. Be a true and proper lord.
Oh no.
It's me, Kyler Erdhart.
Oh man. Alright, time to be a tiny rat following Faye now.
Oh god.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Creatures following Faye today, right?
Yeah. The rat. It's...
Looks like the ship's on fire or smoking.
Fucking rats.
Want to give someone something to do? Have them find a cat.
Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh,
Cat-
fuck! I've been fucking impaled! Oh!
Oh, I thought the cat bit you.
Fucking cat! No, the cat stabbed me with a fucking pitchfork.
Fuck him up.
Oh, that's what cats tend to do.
Oh, I don't see that. Grab that.
Holy shit, a talking cat!
have you alongside. I know another medic that would be helpful as well. Another reservist like you.
Right.
I will look into it with many people much as I can. Alongside me.
I really like your instructor guy. He's pretty cool.
Oh, hello there, Governor. Hello, Governor.
Oh, who's saying that? Oh, it's you.
That guy.
Sorry, my right ear is ear has stopped working completely, so I was so confused who said that.
You're Gurdon. Yeah, you're Gurdon one ear.
Yeah. Oh my God, you died. You're back. Yeah, I need a new cable.
Is that Ray without the beard? Why is Ray shave his beard?
I am dying.
Because he doesn't own this color scheme, that's why.
Well, it's also the hair. It's that all the colors are exactly the same, minus that you don't have a beard, which is just funny.
Well, I'm sorry, all of you are blind and can't accept other faces.
Question. I think this guy is a bard, or this one for bard, or
I can't believe Ray sets dead.
or this guy.
It's time for the rise
One, two.
of the smug rifleman. Now that Sanders can't stop him or slow him down.
Sanders couldn't stop him before.
No, wait, oh no. We're summoning him. We're summoning him. Smug rifleman, save us. Save us.
Alright.
Use this one and just have the fucking, where is it?
Give me a second.
Hat.
I'll save you.
Although this guy's already a character that I'm playing, so it's gonna be annoying to switch.
That's fair, yeah.
That's not the name I came up for him. Ryan Fullman.
On this model?
Ryan Fullman.
Dude, because I couldn't find blonde hair.
Oh.
Dear God, it's the best shot in all the Empire.
Well, if you don't count,
Fucking so good, he's one-handing his fucking rifle.
if you don't count Van Pelt.
Pelt's illegitimate child.
Now I'm sure if we
That's how we found out that the skill really is genetic.
If we got Van Pelt absurdly drunk, then beat him up in an alley,
side on the left flank, it's like,
I
wait
think
a minute.
the smug rifleman might win.
Trained.
Papa?
I'm like, fuck.
Is that really you?
Yes, right. It's me, your real father, Van Pelt.
You proved you had the skill passed down. Now you can join the Van Pelt name.
From this day forward.
So lure it to the dock. There's plenty of rats there.
Come here, kitty.
Or the field.
Come on. We have a rat
Farm.
problem. You give free food. Come on. Come on. There's rats at the field.
Just here, kitty, 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 maybe.
Nick,
Yeah,
can we
kitty,
drop
kitty,
down one?
kitty. We need to give it a name.
Good luck knowing its name. Does it have a collar? Is it an own cat or a stray?
I'm not good with names.
Well, Marin's having some luck.
All right. I need to figure out what to give her a name. Can you give it a name? I can't think of any.
They strike me as a meatball. Meatball.
Meatball.
Look, it's got the
like a sage
meatball and sauce.
of some kind.
At least he can't be mad now. I'm doing what he says. What do you want me to do? Anyways, that's I guess that's a Roland's job, huh? To answer the questions and problems.
Excuse me.
Good day to you.
Are you a fighter out? Have you
Yes.
been fighting outside the walls?
In a sense, yes, but I haven't tussled with an orc in a while, if that's what you're asking.
I was going to ask you how bad it was getting out there.
Unfortunately, wouldn't be much help on that front. I fight more on the sea than the land. Wouldn't be much help.
Well,
Sorry.
there's an idea. I guess if things get really bad over here, we can just live out at sea, couldn't we?
It's an option, if you got the sea legs for it.
Alright. Sorry for keeping you.
Well, no, fine. Hope you find what you're looking for. Take care.
I hope so too.
Sorry, I just thought the ocean's always a pretty view from time to time.
I'm not like those people right there. I'm not going to mind. I'm not a thug. You don't have to worry about me.
I don't know who they
There's-
are.
I'm sorry, go ahead, say.
Oh,
My head's not in the right
I
place.
don't know who they are. No, you're good.
I stay away from them. They seem to be thugs of some kind. But,
I will
I'm...
remember that.
I would like to say I'm kind of a fighter myself. If they bother you, I might push one of them down for you, but I would recommend running.
Thank you.
Unless you know how to fight too, I guess I shouldn't judge by what you're wearing.
No, it's okay.
People can be pretty and strong too. Something I wanted to be, but it didn't work out like that.
Don't worry, you are beautiful the way you are.
Am I? Well, thank you for flattering me, I guess. I'm just... I do want to ask you though, do you work at that bathhouse? Have you been hearing things from people who go there? Do they say how bad things are getting outside?
From time to time. I heard that there's an ogre around outside of the town.
An ogre?
I don't know how far off it is from the town, but it is out there.
I've been hearing that someone strong died. Someone named the Wolf. I've heard the name before, but I never seen the man.
He apparently died last night. From one of the
He was supposed to be some kind of local legend. So if the strong are dying as well, have you? Was he as the people say they were, that he was some kind of champion rarely bested in battle?
He was very strong. He'd also sometimes sit out here and just stare out at the ocean.
So if the strongest of us are getting killed, and there's ogres outside the town, and I heard one of the bigger settlements in the province had fallen. I don't remember if it was, I don't know if it was Cassetto or Leno, but one of those two. They don't belong to us now, they belong to the orcs. I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen to us.
They'll be okay. I mean, from what I've heard, there are lords and even the Empire are helping out with it. And who knows how many other countries in Providence may join to help get rid of them.
You sound worried too. I sense it from your tone.
Just a little. I'm more worried about the people who are hungry.
And are you helping out with that?
I tried to help occasionally. With what I can pay.
Well, what if I said I was hungry right now? Really? You...
She gives you a piece of bread. It's not much.
I really needed that, thank you.
Of course.
I don't imagine you had that much to give either. From what I heard, the people who work at the bathhouse, they don't have money either. They're not nobles or rich. In fact, I heard some of them are slaves, and yet you still stop to give me bread. I used to fear this city. But the more I see it, the more that I see people like yourself. And I'm wondering if I should throw in everything else I have to try to protect it. But it's so frightening. I've seen horrors out there that are worse than orcs. And either no one believes me or they don't listen.
There are a lot of things out there that are worse than the orcs. I've seen stuff on my way from where I came from here, so...
Now I know I'm telling this to someone I just met, but I think I would if my life ends here, I'd rather do it standing instead of running. I've run from the horrors before, and there's really no worse feeling. Being so helpless and looking over your shoulder, wondering if you could have done anything, wondering if you could have... I lost my hunter friends too. I don't know if you've heard of such a beast, but it's called the Cyclops. A mass of rage and muscle. The walls would only come up to its waist, if that. If it came here, the town would be finished. I saw it. My friends tried to... No, I'm mixing my stories up. My friends died to that other horror. I saw the Cyclops, and my friends died to another horror deeper in. There's just so many. I just gave up. But I'm tired of this hopelessness. I need to do something for people like yourself, people like this nice hobbit I just met, named Miss Daisy. The most...
Daisy is a sweet little one.
You've met her too. I would hate the
She
thought
stayed
of
at the
anything.
bathhouse for a while.
I would hate the thought of anything happening to Daisy. And I'd rather not have her see me slowly wasting away in these walls. Maybe I should lend my axe to the cause. And the worst she'll see is that I don't come back one day.
You make your promise to come back, is what you do. For those who care about you.
Like Daisy. Even if she's the only one.
Everyone who cares about Daisy will also care about you as well.
Even though... I think you're one of the few people to stop to talk to me. So I'll count you among... I'll count you among... I'll count you among that number.
Of course.
My name's Lynn. I was...
Briar.
Briar. That's a beautiful name. I am supposed to be a hunter, but I haven't caught anything in weeks because... Being honest, I've lost hope. My head hurts every day from an injury I took a week ago. I can't get the visions of the Cyclops or the tree horror or other things out of my head. And I always wonder what's going to happen to me. But maybe I'm thinking too selfishly. Maybe I need to also attach myself to others that care about me. Then it's not just about me. I have to live for myself and Miss Daisy and you, Miss Briar. And I suppose you're friends too as well. From what I saw of the
I'm friends with
bathhouse.
Daisy. And with Leona and Eve and all the other bathhouse workers. You could also, if you want, you could also sign up to be part of Lord Jaheen's guard.
Pulled away from doing what we were doing to talk to someone, and then she fucks off.
Do you think
He may still be looking for people.
Lord Jaheen, huh?
Skylar.
Though I was thinking about being a scout for the house. I guess I'll have to ask around and see what's needed more. Though, being honest, I don't trust House Rodot after everything I heard of with the Capitano. I heard he was a brutal man.
I've only heard stories about that.
But I suppose I have to do something. Sitting here and feeling sad won't really affect anything. It won't stop any orcs. It won't stop
You
anything.
had signed up to assist O'Shawn and Marin in curing some of the individuals at the soup kitchen. Drop down to NPC 2.
Well, I'm sorry for distracting you from your view of the ocean.
No, it's okay.
It is quite nice. I do see one or two of the other girls that work with you come here once every while. I think there was one with dark hair and yellow dress that comes here. She doesn't say very much.
Leona.
She's not very talkative. But neither am I, so I guess we never really talk to each other. Maybe I'll try
That's
again
okay.
and see her again.
we made it back.
You have a good rest of your day.
Of course. You too as well, Briar.
Okay, so you're still battling that.
Alright, if you're one of my named knights who went with Arn, or you want to have been with him, please go to Brunswick Module. Once again, if you are one of the named knights that went with Arn, or want to be one of the one that went with him, please go to Brunswick Module. Thank you.
It's you again. How are you doing?
Alright, I suppose.
I take it, have you seen fighting outside the walls? Is it getting as bad as they
Not
say?
since the last burning of the crop field.
Well,
or at least that close.
I hope you and the farmer stay safe. You both seem like good people.
And what of you?
I was ambushed by goblins a while ago. I was treated, but I haven't felt right since then. My head just...
If you are willing,
The headaches
part
don't
of a
stop.
Quick combat scene. As very monstrous.
Maybe I need to get
enemy.
seen again.
Please go to
Tell me
Brunswick.
about it.
Thank you.
The surgeon... That surgeon, man. Maybe I should ask, but last time I almost couldn't pay him. My hobbit friend had to pay for the treatment for me.
Just eating literally.
There's a term for it.
It's crazy.
I'm.
Check with him and then come to me how much it's gonna cost.
Oh,
hitching.
yes.
It's hitched to the
Hitching.
tree.
You've been too kind to me, and I've done almost nothing in return. I'm regretful.
Well, when they eventually come to here, we'll need every fighting arm.
Maybe it's about time I've shown what I can do. Alright, thank you.
Coin won't matter when they're at the walls.
No, it won't. I don't want to lose another home. I'll see if I can find him. Thank you.
Let's see. They gave people free arrows to practice with bows, and it set them up to become more skillful. And then after they outuse their one bow, using it so much they come back and buy another. Very good tactic.
Guardsman, I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Yes.
Do you have an officer or a recruiter? I'd like to join.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Are you ranked, or are you just?
I'm not ranked. I'm just an instructor.
Okay. Well.
Are you looking for training?
Well, I'm okay enough with an axe, but that is a nice sword that you have.
You're planning on joining the guards, correct?
I think so. I'm not sure what I'm doing, to be honest. I'm quite racked with fear. I've only heard bad things. I've heard someone powerful died recently. I've heard the orcs are taking settlements. And that the farm has already been attacked, and even more, that ogres are outside the vineyard. I don't think I have any choice but to do something.
What was it? Sorry, what was that last one?
Maybe it's a rumor. Not orcs, ogres. I don't know. Maybe it was a bathhouse worker, so maybe she just heard it from someone that was drunk.
Drama queen, maybe. Never tell.
I see.
Well, I can't speak on much, but if you're looking for training, normally they give guards to me, but first you have to join the guardsmen. It's just a waste of skill.
So, I take it you're a skilled swordsman, then? You look rather...
I'm a self-proclaimed expert swordsman, but...
Self-proclaimed?
Just call me Rattan.
Self-proclaimed.
Well... You do look the part.
Try. Do you know how to read common, perhaps?
Very, very little. Even less if you asked me to write. I've lived in the wilds most of my life and didn't really learn such things.
Well, I'm writing a book on how to fight with swords. It's one of the manuscripts I'm working on. Maybe one day when I publish it, you can buy and learn from it. Practice.
It sounds like a sales tactic.
Which after one day you learn to read, of course.
Well, that sounds like something I'd have to do after the orcs. Because I don't know if there'd be time to learn to read during all this. I'll
But as to your question, I am, as far as I'm aware, the highest ranking guardsman, not technically an officer, here. So if you want to go through that, I can help you with that. And fill out the papers for you. And then we can send that up to wherever that needs to go to.
All right. I think I can do well. Could I ask something? If it doesn't, I don't know. I imagine it's a commitment. Once I sign something, it's final. I have to do whatever the officers say, and I can't even.
Yeah, it's not. You can't just leave, but you can resign if it is not to your liking.
No, I think at this point there isn't really much choice. I'll
There's
think
always
on
a
it.
choice, it's just not always a good choice.
Well, I'll think on it some, and then I'll get back to you. And
of course,
that I will. Thank you.
A lot of personal conflicts within their mind. It's a shame.
Yeah, from what little I have talked to them, like they said, they talked to me while I was supposed to be alone.
Well, I didn't expect to find you. I did have a question. I'm sorry if you're busy or just relaxing. But
no, currently not. It's fine. Go right on ahead. Ask your question.
Do you remember? I don't know if you remember. You probably see so many people. I was ambushed by goblins and came into your clinic with Miss Daisy, the Hobbit. I had a treatment, and I feel much better, but it's still I don't know if it's just something. I don't know if it's something else or overthinking. I just have.
Poison? Is it some sort of lingering disease or?
Just my head doesn't feel right. That's it. Headache.
Headache, okay. A very, very, very common thing through the world. Have you eaten or drank anything yet?
I haven't eaten in 2 days. No, I did. I just had a.
That's why.
I did have a tiny morsel of bread just a few minutes ago.
That's not enough. You need some more than that. That's the reason why you have a headache. I've seen a couple people already who have already come to the clinic saying the same exact thing, and with a headache, it's slight dizziness from hydration, which is water, of course. That and mixed with food consumption. If you haven't had that in 2 days, you need to find something. You need to find some food, find something to eat. A little morsel is not going to cut it.
So it's just taking better care of myself then.
You do, yes. A headache is very, very common. Anyone could probably take care of themselves with a little bit of shut-eye or some food and water if they haven't had anything as much or otherwise. Or maybe it could be the simplest of just a cold cloth to your head. Cool yourself down.
All right, I'll try those things and I'll let you know. I appreciate the time.
Mostly eating. Headaches are very, very common now with everything of what's going on, so I suggest if you try and fish for some food, something to cook, maybe something. I know it doesn't sound good for what we have, but you have to try.
I should just try. I think that's the...
If not, try the other things of which I've told you.
Alright. Thank you.
No problem. Take care.
MP Isabel, MP Isabel, MP Isabel,
Hi,
stuck
that's
in the... What, so
me.
what's it, what's... oh, by the way, I'm streaming, but what's your character is stuck in the second floor. I've never seen anyone use that second floor. It's like Rapunzel in the tower.
I saw there was an open window like last session, and I went, "Oh, I can use that for something."
Yeah, you got attention. You did it.
Yeah,
so
I
the
did.
only solution,
I did.
tear the building down.
No, I gotta play her again for like fucking Tang.
Get the demolition
Fix her
crew.
legs.
No, get Tang to tear the building down. Then she can. Then we can just pull her out.
Oh god,
I'm sure.
dude,
I'm sure Baylock won't mind.
There's a really bad heartburn, and I feel a
Oh, no.
cough coming on, and I'm like, okay, am
Gonna
I gonna
take care
have
of
to call
yourself?
out tomorrow?
Well,
I fucking hope I don't have to call out tomorrow.
see if you have any. See if you have any milk or something, or if you can make it out somewhere. Just
Oh god, I feel like
grab a
milk's
nice.
gonna make it way worse. Ugh.
Oh no.
I'm gonna see if I can just get a glass of water because, god, dude. I'll be right back. Hold on.
My name is Lynn. I've lived in the wilds most of my life, but a very long time ago I remember coming to the city. As a small child.
Whoever was Salazar, you're needed for one little thing, so sorry.
And
you got it, boss. I'm in the video.
I don't even remember what happened. Other than that I found myself alone in the wilds. I had to learn how to fight, how to serve, words fail me. I'm not good at speaking. I had to contest against beasts, animals, and horrors alike. And learn how to fight, learn how to run, learn how to climb, learn how to move through the forest and the rivers and the land like the wind. I don't know if I can do that anymore. My legs feel weighted. My spirit feels broken. And only because of people like Daisy and Miss Briar and a few others that I've been able to hold on. I'm not sure what the future holds for me. My name is Lynn. A long time ago, I wanted to be a dancer and a singer for my traveling family at Luxor. But as things tend to turn out in Gradia, it doesn't doesn't always work out that way, and I lost my family to a lot of very, very bad circumstances. Things that I am loath to mention to all but my closest, most trusted friends. So now I work somewhere where we have a sisterhood, but most of us are regarded little better than slaves. Some of us are slaves. And between the Capitano, Lord Blackwood, the orcs, every single little thing closing in on our town. What can I do like this? As a failed entertainer, as someone just living in fear of every single shadow that I see. All the lives I touch turn into dust or die or leave. And just now I heard of Aegon the Wolf dying. They're telling me not to mourn. But if the strong like him are falling, what hope do we have? Aegon, forgive me. Just let me be weak for just a moment, and then I'll do what I can to make up for it. I wish I had known you better. I wish I was able to help you more than I did. To mean more to you than I did. That's it. My name is Evlinus Spantaro. I don't know what I could tell you. I'm quite young for an elf, but only because I'm not quite I don't consider myself an elf or a man. The curse of being a half, so to speak. So at the same time, while I lived more than 40, almost 50 years, I still feel inexperienced. I still feel lost. Existing neither with one world, neither with the next. So, I don't know if maybe I'm just imagining that I'm being left out. Maybe I'm just imagining that I don't get the same opportunities as others because they can tell. But I've struggled most of my life, and just when I thought I found a foothold in the Free Wharf in a writing house, the establishment changed hands, and people like me had no chance. So eventually I found my way to Naudus, and scraped and scrounged to survive, begging for odd jobs, and only recently making friends. So I have to figure out what fate holds and what I can do with it. Even if some people who I wanted to call loved ones have left. I'll have to figure it out.
Maps look good.
Miss Breyer, how are you doing? How,
Yes, Fiona?
Is everything okay?
Just lost in thought, I guess.
Okay, just, it's rather slow right now. Well, thank goodness we don't have the Blackwoods men to worry about anymore. I'm not sure what happens to us now. I'd have to ask. I'm gonna have to get with Eve and ask her, or ask someone. I haven't seen Sunny in a while. I'm really worried. I heard they done something about Blackwood, but the last I heard of Sunny that she was grabbed.
She may have, or she may be resting because she might be helping with the orc situation, right?
Sunny?
Somehow, I don't know.
Why would Sunny be fighting with the orcs? Granted,
Maybe she's helping with food or something, I don't know.
there's an idea, I suppose. I guess I could be doing a little bit more to help the effort. I am learning to use a bow, but I don't know if that's the best thing I could be doing. Because if it gets to the point where I'm trying to put arrows into goblins and even worse orcs, things would be very dire by that point, indeed.
I don't know what happened to Sunny. She could also be just sleeping. That seems probably the more logical answer.
I think something happened to her, unfortunately. And I'm not going to find out until I see her, until I look at her in the eyes and ask her. I really hope I get that chance. Briar, I just found out someone I valued died. I didn't know him as well as I didn't know him as well as I wanted to, but Aegon helped me in the past. And there was a point where I wanted to know him better, where I wanted to help him. But I don't think it was going to happen. He wasn't someone that I would be able to reach. And now there's nothing to be done for it, except to live.
That's all that we can do. For those who pass, is live for them.
Even worse, I can't even... Every time, I can't... It just sounds really bad to... I lose myself just thinking about it. He's someone I could have known, but I've lost. It seems like every life I want to touch withers or retreats away from me. But I'm sorry to add my troubles to your own, Briar. I think you have enough on your... You just seem like you have enough on your mind without my own traumas to deal with.
I was just thinking about writing home.
You should do so. I could help you if you...
Unfortunately,
Do you know how to write?
I do, yes.
But what don't you have? Maybe I can help you get it. That shouldn't be too hard to get. Is that all you need?
Yeah, I can use the ink and stuff over at the vineyard.
No, that's not going to work. I could get it right now if I wanted to. I have a scribe friend.
The only thing that I would probably hide with that the courier keeps quiet is my location.
I'm sensing something personal, I guess. I promise I won't... I could just get my scribe... I can just have my scribe friend hand me the paper. And I can give it to you. And nobody would need to know what you're doing or what you're writing about. Would that work for you? I think I can do that for you. I would just need to get changed. If I'm going to take a trip out. I'm so tongue-tied today. I know our guests are in good hands with you, Miss Briar. So, I'll see what I can get you. Where did I put my cloak? I left it in the heater room again. don't know why I'm even hiding it here anymore. I guess it's a force of habit.
He did his best. You seen Venora come through yet? No, I haven't seen Venora.
Help her with pain, moving, living in general. That'll do for now, but if you require anything further, I'll provide it.
Of course, I understand completely. Oh, I think she's asleep right now. Actually, hold on. He's gonna give you the two silver back. Wait until I see her again, whether it be tomorrow or the next day after, when we get through tonight, because I know something's going on.
I once had to track down a hobbit that ran away from a. I think he was working for a ship. They used him as a powder monkey. And,
yeah.
He ran away to a hobbit village. And I don't remember where this hobbit village. I think it was near Corcatus. Or Carano or something.
I understand.
Or a
Thank
small
you.
village.
Thank you
But
for the information. I will make sure of that the next time that I see her, and hopefully we both do. Days fucking slow.
If you are a part of Farm Thieves, please move down to Shinfo's module. Farm Thieves, please and thank you.
Mr. Tang, would you happen to have a piece of any kind of paper on you? It's for a friend. Oh, thank you. You just saved me a trip to the vineyard. And I think you did someone a
You're
huge
welcome.
favor.
He's hoping.
Do I owe you anything for it?
Nothing at all.
I'll remember.
See, I can still be a menace.
You can be.
Well, now say if you lose your left arm,
Could I get one volunteer for Farm Thieves, if I could? One volunteer. We can make it work. Cumin, perfect.
Here we go.
I'm assuming, Cumin, you're coming in with your farmer, correct?
You mean my dead farmer?
Oh, I thought you had made another one. My apologies.
Do
My
whatever you
apologies.
wish.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I thought you had made another. It's fine. Odin, I'm going to make you one of the starved civilians who are going to have a knife. And you're going to stab. Opris. Opris wants to be stabbed. Okay. Okay. So you're going to be with the Odin. Silent and Kewen will be with Odin. Civilians trying to get a job. That won't go well. It's going to be very straightforward. We're going to have you, Operas, go to the farm and put down just like a box or two, or three, that they can try to grab from the farm. Maybe a sack even. Be careful, your hat's floating. I'd love to get another volunteer, but I can't get them, so... Alright, so it's very straightforward. Odin, you're going to stay there, and you're going to get dispatched by Harry. Silent and Kewen, you're both going to make a run for it with the supplies you've taken, okay? The guards will be alerted, and I'll have them on standby as well. Okay?
Okay. So I stab, and I'm forced to stay there.
You're pretty much there, and then you're pissed off with him, so you're like wailing on him. Harry's gonna react almost immediately. Okay.
Perfect.
So he's gonna gun for you while everyone else tries to grab stuff and run. Okay.
Gotcha.
Any questions?
Going to jail today.
You ain't going to jail. You're probably gonna get killed on the spot.
You're going to big jail in the sky, or the one down below.
Let me just clone you.
Take me to Helheim.
Alright, that's good enough. I look like a fucking piece of shit farmer. Let me
That fat randomized
customization. Random. Why do I always get the hat? Random.
Oh no, that one looked almost exactly like Dwight. Oh no. My poor Dwight.
No, this is fine. Fuck it. Alright. Okay. So, go ahead and take your positions at the farm. I'm gonna go alert him. Okay?
Okay, you want us in the fields or just like around
I want you around the farmhouse.
There is
Yes.
a spawnable sack, right?
I believe there's a bigger sack, but I want like something smaller.
What would it be named? Because sack is not coming up with anything.
Let me see. Props.
Oh, flower bag probably. It must
Try
be
the-
one of the bags.
That or a sack, maybe.
Or wool bag.
Anything, grab
Wool. I know Harry does sell wool. You should.
Oh, flour bag. Just grab a flour bag. That'll work.
We'll do both.
There.
A flower bag.
Wool, you can't eat wool.
Hey.
Not with that attitude.
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
Here, I'll give you another one. There you go. 2 bags to grab from.
I sure hope they have some wool for me to eat.
Alright. So you guys can be there already, and you're sort of trying to give them work, but there's none to give. Like, you don't have the money to do it. You're already strained enough as is, right?
Just give me a job, man.
I'll tell you in a moment.
Wait, we're bothering Shimfo, right?
I think I.
Well,
think
Shimpo and
you
I
guys
are
are farmers.
Farmers. Are you a farmer too, Merman, or are you looking for work?
Okay,
I'm looking for work.
Civilians?
We're looking for work.
Okay, so you're looking for work. Shimpo and I are farmers. Harry's gonna come up. Things are gonna escalate. Everyone's gonna stab me. You three are gonna grab sacks and. Wait, is Harry gonna come up, or am I getting that wrong? Let me reread real quick. Harry actually involved with this. No hair. Okay.
Okay, so I'm stabbing. You two are grabbing sacks. I'm booking it. I'm dying.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah. So Harry, I assume, at some point is going to come up, see the commotion.
I'm gonna.
At that point, things are going to be out of hand.
At one point, I'm gonna say, "Mariette, run!" and I'm gonna see if I can tackle Harry or something.
All right. I'll be Marionette then.
Or whatever name you pick, Mariette.
Marriott, Mary.
Where's... Okay. The grave's still there. Yep. I'm right there.
I probably shouldn't be in the farm. I probably shouldn't be in the farm.
I'll be in the farm.
There we go. Corner you in there.
Yo, yeah, you're cornering me. You're cornering me in this field.
Yeah, I'm cornering you in that big ass field.
Yeah, maybe it'll be more like this, and it'll be like a triangle-ish, I guess.
There, I got my own name on there.
Whoa. Yeah.
Alright, he's on his way.
I should have stretched before session. Stretching, not just for missions.
And Shifo, should I just be wounded or automatically dead?
Yep. You're going to be fully stabbed, screaming in pain. All right,
understood.
It's going to be essentially a critical injury for you.
I'm going for your kidney.
All right, you're going to let the conversation start. You're going to get escalated, right? You're not going to do it right away, okay? It's going to be an argument.
Where's he coming from? Like,
All right, he's going to be around in the corner here in a moment.
okay.
Look, you've ended. We're out of options.
Go.
I understand. Trust me,
Here he
I
comes.
do. I
He's
was
in
out of
earshot
work,
now.
like for
Start
a while
fighting.
too, but we just don't have the coin to hire you. I'm sorry.
And why not? We can do stuff with our hands, anything.
Look at how huge this place is. You can always use more hands, and if you can't pay us in coin, you could pay us in food. You can pay us in something. We're out of options. We need something. We need
We don't have
work.
food to spare. All the food
No.
is already
problem
sent
here.
for.
Can we?
These three are looking for work, but I can't pay them, and neither can Harry. I know that for a fact. That we.
Harry, is that the one? Is that the one in charge? Well, how about we speak to them?
is.
Why won't you let us speak to them? Why are you stopping us?
Strange question for somebody that just came here.
As you look around, Harry, you can see.
He's working. He's not working. I was out in the middle of working when you three came at me.
Starving, it looks like, from all this fasting.
To me, sorry.
You look like on the tail end, not getting much food.
Just let us do something. Let us do something. We'll work it out. We can work it out, but we have to be. We need to eat.
I'll see if he's inside. Harry's usually reasonable, right?
We can see what he says, but as far as I'm
Escalate. Press.
You're stalling us somehow. What if he's not even home? What are you keeping from us? Why? In fact, I don't.
I'm not hiding anything.
I think you are. I think you are. Just let us. Just let us work. Just let us work.
You have food in that pouch of yours?
Look at how much you have. Why?
No.
Why are you keeping this from us?
Hard seed. I'm not hiding anything from you.
I think. Look how
Outbursts
well
get
fed you
defensive
are.
on the flowers. You see Silent going closer to them. You're gonna get defensive about it. You're gonna shift yourself over to it.
Is this food? Can we
No,
have
behind
it,
you,
please?
Silent.
No.
Silent, behind you.
No.
There's bags of flowers. There you go.
Look at how much you have right there.
It's already bought for. It's waiting to be picked up.
They're not going to miss a few.
I'm
They're not going to
saying.
miss a few handfuls. Come on, that's all we need
Yes,
is a
they
few
are.
small meals.
They notice
Look at
things
how
missing.
big those bags. Look at how big those bags
You see
are.
them
Why do
yelling
you care
and
so?
getting louder,
Why do you
Harry,
care
as
so
you get
much?
closer, and you see that he's taking sort of a
Oh,
defensive
Castle
stance. It
Monks,
looks
because
like
if
to the
something
flower.
gets stolen, then it's
As you
our
get
ass.
closer,
We're not.
Harry, you
It's
see
not
one
being
of them
stolen.
reach
We're
for
working
something.
for them. Remember?
Now.
We.
No, we've had enough of it.
Do it. Grab the flower and run.
No.
Yep, you
Harry,
grab
run,
him,
run.
but you tried to grab him. But you were steps away, Harry, as the blade is embedded deep. But you see the two grab something and run.
Keep moving.
Bolted.
Keep moving.
He's chasing you.
Keep moving.
Yep, I'm right next to you. Rolling. With a 3, it goes wide and hits a windowsill instead.
You say fuck, I win. Yeah, that's how.
Harry, with a quick tackle, you bring him to the ground. You watch as all of you flowers spread across all the ground and stone ahead of you.
All right. Get off of him. We've got it. Come on, go. Don't move, friend.
No.
It's gonna make things worse for you.
No. We just wanted to eat. We were looking for work. We just wanted to eat. They wouldn't let us. They wouldn't let us watch.
Man, come on.
Oh.
Contact
Oh.
grab them.
Oh. No. Mary.
Put your hands behind your back now.
Mariette, run!
She'll save the same punishment as you.
No.
Hold this one. Go.
All right.
Come. Don't struggle, alright? I'm left fucking handed.
What do you not understand? We're out of options.
I do understand, but as soon as someone starts stealing, the rest do. We can't have this. I want to help, I know. But right now, just follow suit, alright?
Oh, this province has gone to shit. With this.
It's because of the war.
Which one? The Capitano? The robber baron? This place is cracks. All we're trying to do is eat.
If you add to it. I know.
It's just 2 bags of flour. It's just a few handfuls of flour. They wouldn't even give it to us. We were willing to work.
Can't you just find copper and then go to the soup house?
Find copper where? It's not that
Push
easy.
a wagon. Shovel shit. Come now, friend.
Where do you think all the shit is? It's at the farm where they wouldn't let us work.
Have you seen Soma? Arrest him, please.
Enough talking, come on. Soma! Soma! Harry needs you. He's going to the docks. Run.
Going to the
This
docks.
way.
Sergeant, this way.
He doesn't need to go to the docks? Oh, alright. Sorry about that, Soma.
You're fine. Just show.
Look, I wasn't the one with the knife. It just happens. I didn't tell him to bring the knife.
You can give your alibi to the inspector.
Oh.
Stop here. I'm gonna undo your shackles. I'm gonna trust you're not going to run. I'm going to take this sword from you, though. Do you have anything else? Honesty can help you.
Just gonna take our hands anyway, aren't you?
Probably.
My sister is not... She's not someone deserving of this life.
Don't steal.
We just told her to come. There's a knife in my boot.
Move along. I don't know. Okay, put your arms down. If you see, never mind. He's right there. You're fine. All right, come on.
This one's dead.
Oh, great. No. Farmers kill him?
Aye.
Okay, come on.
Fuck.
For now, Roman, that's just where you've stashed it. Hide it behind the boxes. And you're going to try to blend in and come back for it later. Okay? But you're going to mingle in the town, try to blend in and stay low as possible. Stay hidden, out of sight. Okay? I want to give him a chance to try to still find you.
This one says the sister was not involved, though she had a knife. So...
Unfortunately,
might have harmed someone.
she also... You're talking about the girl I went after?
Aye.
Unfortunately, I chased her halfway through town she was holding a sack of grain.
She wasn't holding a knife, was she? If she wasn't holding a knife, don't tell me she was holding a knife.
You said she had one.
I didn't...
No, I
You
said
would
I
see
had
a
a
critical
knife.
wound with a deep stab into his gut. You would see that it dug deep and twisted. The blade
He did have one
cut deep
a sword,
inside.
so
And you would notice that he's been bleeding so long. He's amazing that he's still alive.
Go check with the other guards. I'm gonna get this one checked in.
Before you book him. So what happened to the last people who stole food from either the tavern or the farm, or even the vineyard, yes? I know you're desperate, we're all starving. He's gonna open up his breastplate and open up his chain to show he's also starving and skinny.
What in the world? There was a full bag of flour right there. Who are they giving it to if we're all starving? Where is it going then? And why are you defending this?
They have to ration it, otherwise we'll be eating each other in a day. You know what's coming. I know you've heard about Balerno. You know what's coming.
That's not a
I
rumor.
know you're scared.
Is the wolf really dead too?
No, it's not. Yes.
We're fucked.
Took apparently 20 or 30 with him, but still.
So even if the strong are dying, we're fucked.
You're gonna have a hard time moving around.
No. We band together and stop stealing from each other.
We only wanted food. I haven't eaten in almost 3 days. My sister hasn't eaten in almost 3 days. I couldn't stand to watch it.
I know.
What do we do?
Unfortunately, now they'll pray to a
What do we do if this farm doesn't even let us come over to shovel their shits? What?
You pray and you go to the soup kitchen. He's trying.
It's always another way. Come on.
Unfortunately, now you're in the hands of the law.
I appreciate the sentiment. I'll probably be dead, though, thanks to the situation.
Have hope, alright? Remember, the structures always change after the Capitano left.
Alright,
Or
Silent.
shall I say it was...
How's it, though?
Expunged.
They are going to be moving around. My other two people, I'd like you to be slum people as well. I want you to work with Silent, and you're attempting to hide good. You're attempting to work with her because she has something to barter for her life, and something that is very valuable, right? So while Operas is working with that, you two can work with Silent and try to keep her hidden, so to speak, in the town, but also like able to move around. Don't go into the buildings. Just stay within the alleys and whatnot. I want to give him a chance to do this because this happened very high speed, high pace. I don't want to take it away. I want it to be like a slight investigation of asking around people and stuff. Where are you currently, Roman?
One dead, one that's already up there.
Apology, Shin. Instruct me, please.
I'd like you to continue wandering around as refugees in slums, trying to, as they go to interrogate people, so that way they can have a chance to try to find her. It'll be difficult, mind you, and I'll make rolls, right?
I'm by the docks currently.
Okay, perfect. So for now, Roman, keep moving about, stay to the like alleys and stuff, and try to stay hidden as much as possible. They're gonna assist you, okay? Stay to the back alleys, and you're gonna try to avoid the main roads, use the bushes and stuff.
They wanted to work, but we couldn't pay them.
Hey, Shinfo.
Shin's not here.
Okay, wounded far. Oh, Shimpo's not. Okay.
Alright, back alleys? Yep, let's,
Sure, yeah. All right.
I've got too much
Maybe ask this gentleman if he's seen anyone. Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Understand the muffins?
No, I've got nothing to live for. It's something.
Alright, I'm here. Hello, sorry. Where are you looking? There you are.
Markle shop. The guards have cornered us.
As you stand here, you watch as the man here, holding something deep in his wrist, tucked away, you see he just begins to slip and it drops to the ground. And in a moment, a smoke bomb happens right in front of you all, and everyone is currently blinded for a moment, giving time for individuals to act. There we go. That makes things a little more interesting. Odin, if you have her, you better go find her and change your clothes, so to speak. Swap your colors around. Awesome, Matt. Keep up the good work. Try to tie in Harry as much as possible. I want him to be the primary on this. I know Marin's getting involved, and that's fine, but I'd like Harry to be the lead on this. Gotta find where Roman ran off to.
Oh.
All right. Where did you? Okay, I'm gonna have to use my menu to find you, Roman. You've duped me.
Harry, I need someone to find Lord Kyler. Find Lord Kyler. Find someone.
I hid in a bush, ran behind Paladin, and now I'm back at the gate towards the farm that goes towards the vineyard.
What in the world?
Okay.
Hello?
This is what we're gonna do.
You're covered in blood. What's going on?
You.
Nothing.
Well, it doesn't look like nothing to
Let me
me.
find where Harry is. If you're near the
Guards?
gate, I'm gonna have you come out of the bushes near the
Guards.
gate right about now.
There's guards. There's a
All right.
suspicious man.
As you
Blood.
come down the alleyway, Harry, you look to your right and your left, seeing if you see anything or anyone that could be familiar. And you look to your right, you think you see somebody just behind you. Their figure is similar.
Guards. He's all bloody.
And you see guards rushing towards her.
Sir, that man was all bloody and stuff.
You hear the sounds of steps behind you, heavy and metal.
So we're aware of that.
Hmm.
It's alright. It's not his blood.
Do I get a reward? I'm so hungry. This is a cruel world.
Rolling.
Yes, yes it is.
Harry, as you look into her,
Okay. And he does a pretty good job on it. My favorite
Well, okay. So my favorite is a little different. So,
Are you gonna be able to
I
help
like
the gods
peach
find
tea
him?
the most in intervals.
I can help, yeah?
Like for periods of a time. Like I'll enjoy it for like a month, but then I'll be
Maybe?
sick of
I
it
don't
for
know.
2 months.
Where's your friend that dropped the smoke
Then
bomb?
after that second month is done, I'll
I don't know where he ran. You think
Who?
I was
Who's
paying
that?
attention to him?
I don't know him.
And I also know hungry, starving people don't steal using smoke bombs either.
Arizona that
I didn't know him really. He just came up and talked to me, and I just started yapping to him too.
there is amazing.
You see,
He might steal something too. He's eyeballing that flower.
Is there something I can help you with?
No, it's
Farmer,
just
if there's
some
nothing else, I'm going to go let her have a little
nice
chat with
looking
the
flower.
story. He wants to handle all food thievery himself.
No.
Yeah, I didn't know what the one guy did with the bag. It wasn't the one that had the smoke bomb though. It was a different one.
That's fine. We'll find him too. He's got to turn you away from him. Slap you in irons.
Perhaps
Alright,
if you're
we're going
capable
for
of helping find
Sorry,
who you
sorry
gave
to
it
bother
to,
you. Do you have any food?
perhaps you could be more lenient on her, right, Guardsman?
Perhaps. He is actually in a good mood today.
Walk in on something interesting.
You got any food?
I wish I did. I'm in the same boat.
Harry, there is a willfulness behind them. It seems.
Can I help you too? Do you need something?
Last option.
Just spectating.
And
I'll take a step back.
there's something
It's a
else
shame.
there. But you recognize it much
The
from the
soup
time you spent in
kitchen
the
at the dock.
refugee camps, the desperation.
It's a shame. Because I was
But
coming out
best
to
of
help
luck.
you all work. And instead you stab one of my farmhands and try to stand up out. Just spectating. Remember what he looks like?
Brown hair and yellow clothes.
It's a start, I would say, Guardsman.
I'm sure we'll get more.
Inquisitive for now.
If he's caught, then perhaps there's work for you on
Such
the
is the
farm.
fate of anyone who deals in business like that in Gradia.
His job. Come on.
But of course, the product also needs to be found, Guardsman.
That it does.
Good shit, all of you. With that, you're all good to go. Once you've been deposited.
Yay.
Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very chaotic, more chaotic than I was intending.
Yeah, that was fun.
But I hope the guards get to enjoy actually doing their job.
I'm like,
I
main event's happening.
was about to. I was tempted to pickpocket you.
this time around.
A crime within a crime module.
I saw you like get fucking launched back.
Yeah, did you like
He
that?
came up to me after I was told to like switch my clothes. Oh yeah, so I threw the smoke bomb down. Went around the corner and up. I think it was Sarah's house. You know, Sarah's house. She has like the staircase and it's like boxed in. I was hiding in a corner, so like I saw all the guards walk past me. The old guy turned around and I like kind of scooted to be out of his vision, but like he could still see maybe my foot. But they walked past me and that was great.
Oh, that was fun. I'm glad Chimpo came up with that.
I've done so many things with Chimpo today. It's great.
Man, I'm so sad.
Modules I had to do so. Free time.
I'm sad.
I know.
Sadness. Sadness.
I'm gonna go see what Jack is doing.
Dance of sadness. Sadness.
Kill them all.
Do 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 do.
Is that a hobbit?
I
hate hobbits.
I was the one who threw the smoke bomb down, and I ran.
It was fun role-playing with you two.
In that little like.
Oh. But I'm done.
Boxed in.
I'm so hot. It's over. It's over.
It's over, my friend. You live.
I tap out. I tap out.
You need to step out and talk to me.
You did it.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I turned around, followed her all the way back up to the gate, came up behind
That one
her.
has
Sounds
no
good.
time limit on it. Yes, that has no time limit.
Keep walking.
We'll help you out next Tuesday.
Dude, part of me is...
About the Imperials or something like that, but I'm not entirely sure.
I seem to have overheard something myself about the clinic. You didn't hear this from me. What's young lord and guest captain, a woman, went up to the clinic and demanded to ask why the Sanders, why people at the embassy tried to take Lord Commander's life. They ran a few
Bo?
Covered in blood. Harry, I suppose, pulls hood down. It's me, Leona. I suppose you wouldn't be too busy just to watch me. I think it's safe enough out here, but I was going to ask Mr. Angus, but he was in a conversation. Can I ask why you're covered in blood? Are you asking me for
attempted robbery?
It doesn't stop with you, does it? I'm so sorry.
No, it never does.
I think instead of... I'd be fine if you wanted me to wash your clothes or help you again at the bathhouse. You look like a mess, honestly.
True.
One of my notes.
But you're not a god. You shouldn't be at the wall like this.
I imagine someone would have come by and chased me off. It was worse when I didn't have the robe and I was out here in my bathhouse uniform. I drew so much attention like that. But I figure I need... This at least gets my mind off things. It feels
I
like...
feel ready for that for another point. Not now.
I just hope it doesn't come. I just heard nothing but terrible things coming in through the doors as rumors. Strong people being killed. Settlements falling. And of course, things getting worse here within town. What with the theft and hunger and... Again, it doesn't stop.
Well, you'll be better off suited home, not at the gate.
Alright. You do look really roughed up, honestly. I think someone's going to say something if you keep walking around like that.
I'm going home right now to clean up.
If it's worth anything, I'm sorry this keeps happening to you. I hope for better things for you, Harry. I wonder if I could...
hope it rains.
That would be nice.
Mm.
They just stopped me from leaving the walls. They said it wasn't a place for me. Maybe I could set up one of the long rooms to do some practice. As long as nobody suddenly comes in, I shouldn't have any accidents. I think the distance is just long enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you could also use the
Tang-
big room.
Tang gave me this rolled up piece of paper.
Oh.
There. I didn't even need to go to the vineyard. Mr. Tang, if you know who he is, the big metal man, he's quite kind.
I've noticed he has a little thing around his waist now.
Those are details I haven't noticed. I've seen he carries things, but I don't know what he does. Just yet another person.
I think he helps with everything.
Everything. Well, that's a lot. Everything, that's a lot.
I mean, I would think that he'd do everything. Since he does the heater for the bath, and then also he has that little skirt thing now for the
skirt
air hots, I think. Yeah.
His I don't know what they call it, but I guess I'll just call it house colors. He's working for the Lord Marshal too?
I think so. So he could be a man of all trades or robot of all trades.
Robot.
I
think I've read...
he's technically a robot, is he not?
I've read that word somewhere in the story.
What even is... I mean, what is a Warforge?
I'm not entirely sure. Actually, I've heard very little about them. They're very rare, and they're things from... I've only heard vaguely that they may be things from long ago. And that's all. That there's no man inside Tang. Not physically, anyway. He's not a suit of armor. He's actually all metal. If someone were to cut him open, it would be more. It would be even more metal, with some unknown force animating him.
Hello.
Maybe he does. Maybe he does have a soul. Because who can say what makes us move and think and speak? Are we that different from Mr. Tang? We're just a little softer than he is.
Yeah, we do have these things that are like hard on in it.
Hmm?
You know,
You mean
bones
fingernails
or something?
Well, I know what bones. I know what bones are, but I don't even know if Mr. Tang has bones. I don't even know if he's what he is.
Would that be mean to ask him?
I sense he's rather
Be like,
tired of
walk
those
up to him,
questions.
Probably.
I think he's already anything you can think of. He's probably been asked several times before from
different beings and humans and elves and probably everything.
When I tried to talk to Mr. Tang, I did my best not to gawk, not to think about that he was a metal man, basically. He was that from the outside he was just an object. He's not. To me, he thinks and speaks.
He has his own emotions.
I'm pretty sure he feels he's the same as a person to me. And when I was practicing sparring, hand-to-hand stuff, he held my hand and didn't crush it. He could have easily done so.
He's gentle.
He can be. I felt the Inquisitor's hand too, and it was just normal.
How did that feel?
He just held my hand for a moment while he took my blood with a strange device that the clinic had, and when I felt his hand, it wasn't some overwhelming strength or anything. I didn't feel anything special. It was just a man.
What does he look like without his mask?
I saw it this morning. I didn't see it for very long. But again, I didn't see anything that stood out either, just a man. I haven't spoken to him directly. And I've only heard...
been told not to, sir.
I've only heard various stories of the Imperium and how they don't... Are you an elf? I'm sorry if I'm talking.
No, it's okay. I'm part Wood Elf and part High Elf. So technically an elf, but I have both in me.
I don't even see that on you. But I'm sure you've probably heard
my hair's covering my ears.
You've probably heard stories about how the Imperials treat their people. They treat non-humans. They even have slaves, which I don't know for sure, but presumably they're mostly non-human. In the Empire, you would be probably a slave.
Yeah.
But that's just from what I heard. I've never been anywhere close to the land they call home. The furthest west I've been is into that forest. I never
How
even
do you
been to
know what
Ireland.
direction is what?
Well,
Is
there's...
Is that west? Or is that west?
My father told me something long ago. It depended on the direction. The sun always comes up in the same direction. I've forgotten which, but I do know this: the road past the farm and the fighting pits is east.
It leads to Eshma.
It goes
That's
to...
right.
I never seen the actual gates of Eshma, but I heard they're tall and
They're-
golden, and guarded by...
They have gold and
they're guarded by people who have lived for thousands of years with bows that are just as old as they are, and that they can shoot a person from a longer distance than... Well, I couldn't see.
The guard and troops are quite different from the guards here, so...
So I take it you've never been to Eshma, you've never been...
I was born there. I actually ran out of it.
I'm sorry.
All the way farther east is where I came from. Like, if I'm assuming this is north, or if that's north, I don't know.
No, that is west. Towards the shore is...
That way
I'm
is
sorry,
west.
that is east. Towards the shore is west.
East. Okay.
West.
So...
East. North. And
yeah,
directly
farther
behind me
that-
is south, where there would be ocean still.
Southeast. Or not southeast. Where it goes farther east, I'm from. But it's more southeast-ish, I guess. I'm towards the other side of the border, is where I was born.
Angus. Mr. Angus, it's good to see you. It's been quite eventful. I saw
It's
the
good to
farm.
see you too.
I saw the farmer, Mr. Harry, was bloodied up and quite... Where did he come from? What in the world?
Nowhere.
Such is my life. But either way, thank you.
Was he dirty again?
He was very dirty, but he said he would go home to wash this time, so there's no blood to deal with. And don't worry, it was someone else's blood, so it doesn't seem to end with him. Mr. Harry seems to have nothing but bad luck every single day, from what I've heard.
That poor farmer. Oh. Don't mind me, I had an invisible chair.
Mr. Angus, could you tell me, if you know of such things, what the directions are as far as north, east, west, and south?
Yeah. Which way is north and which way is south and which way is east and west here?
I have to remember, whenever someone asks for directions of where the gates are, I was always told that that is North Gate.
Okay.
So that would make that east, I believe.
East, okay.
That would be east, out towards Ashmathalas.
Then the ocean is west, and the keep is south.
The ocean is also south too.
I'd have to look at a map.
Oh yes.
Just to point out where
Our
exactly.
docks. Our docks are west.
Our docks are west. Then the
docks
keep,
are west.
and then the keep is south. But if you go past the keep, if you go past the keep, then you end up in the ocean. Just no docks. I just heard it's just some rough shore.
Yeah,
So we're
for
not-
the gates of Eshma, the pillars and walls, they kind of look almost like marble, but they're not.
So you've seen
And it
them.
has gold statues and stuff. Yeah,
Actual gold.
I had to walk out of that. Yeah.
Do you think it's
I had to
real
walk out
gold?
of the
Giant,
gate.
huge statues of gold. How much could they be worth?
I
Probably one of
think it's
those
statues of the
statues.
king.
Probably one of those statues is worth more than the entirety of Naudis.
It's.
Have you,
It's also like.
Mr. Angus,
bright
on
to
your
the eyes, I guess.
Mr. Angus, on your adventures, have you ever been to the gates of Ejma? Is it like we're saying walls of marble, gold, and these great golden statues?
I've been close and I was able to see it from afar. It's a grand wall. Very polished stone from what I saw. It is a sight to see, especially if you get closer. But I never ventured too close to where it'd be cause a problem.
I think the statues are on the ground, most likely. Like the, like how there's the royal gods. It's like that, but with the elven gods in front, standing guard.
I forget the name of the elven god. It was.
I think he's calling me. What is it?
Oh. You might as well have to catch him.
Let's move a bit closer to the door in case anything happens. I forgot the name of the elven god again. Was it Ashanera? No, it wasn't Ashanera. It was Asa. Excuse me. It was Asahari. I don't know why I said the other name.
Yeah. Asahari. It's
I take it you're a bit removed from your heritage because you're mixed. I'm sorry if that sounds bad. I know people don't treat.
No, it's alright. It's okay. No, my family, when I was still there, they wanted me to marry someone who was rich and of an elven. I know elven lord to cleanse the bloodline because I was the youngest of my family.
That sounds.
So
and you didn't get a choice. And you didn't get a choice past that. They had to be rich. They had to be a certain type, and your family wouldn't have it otherwise. I don't know if I'd be able
they had to be elven for sure. I don't think they would have cared if they were poor or rich, but diplomatic family, always seeking for more power in some sense.
I think there would be a problem if it was with a shorter-lived race. It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Not only does that cause its own problems, but it's hard to even just talk about. And then you have a mixed family with different lifespans.
Well, my father was a wood elf. And then my mother's a high elf, so I kind of was born more in the high elven area. But
we have a lot of elves at this bathhouse.
You do.
How did someone like me make it in?
Because you decided to join.
That I did. Because of Basil and Sunny's and the other girl's generosity, I did. When I looked like this each and every single day, and I just came from Luxor and I had nowhere to go. I was stealing alcohol and begging in the streets, and eventually I was found, brought in. Basil's probably the reason I'm alive right now.
She's sweet.
This poor creature like me. I hope Basil's doing alright. She did not look good. She was in chains.
What?
I don't know if you saw it. She was in chains.
I did not, but I think I heard about it.
She had big, thick iron chains down her neck, on her wrists. And
is she okay?
I don't know. She sounded rather, how do I say? Dampened. She sounded crushed. I really hope someone's helping take care of her. I wish I could have done more for her. I wish other people would do more for her. She's helped us out so much at this bathhouse. She's done so many things for us, and she's been a pillar of strength. And she's tried to help at least one person escape slavery. My best friend, Lily.
She's a good person.
I miss so many people, Briar. Now I found out that Aegon the Wolf is gone. I didn't know him, but I wanted to.
I understand that.
But I have a
It's the
feeling...
same with
With who?
Marcus. That
Mr. Marcus. Every single time I talked to him, he was nothing but kind and noble.
Apparently, he was also from the Imperium. From what people said.
What?
That he was born from there, but he came.
I guess that's not quite a shock. I mean, we have people from the Imperium living with us. They're just mostly in uniform in the clinic, or I suppose our baker, what I heard, is from the Imperium as well, but that's something different. I really wish I could say it doesn't matter where a person comes from.
I don't think so. I think as long as they have a good heart.
I hope so. I miss Marcus too, and I'm sorry if that loss was close to me.
I didn't know him very well, but I guess the only thing I really didn't know about him was something else.
There's a lot of people that I've run into that I wish I'd just taken the time to talk to more, and either because they've drifted away or died, that I won't get the chance to. And I'm always going to feel sad about it.
But they will constantly hear you.
Are you talking through spiritual means?
Isn't that what most things happen? Is you can still talk to them even if they're not there, because they'll heal you no matter where you are, even if they're reborn.
Do you believe in that?
From time to time.
I would like to believe it, but I can scarcely even conceive of it. So if you do end up a different person, how does that even work? And how do you not remember who you were before? Are you even the same person if you don't remember?
I'm not entirely sure. That's something definitely monks or something could answer. They're more spiritual than I am.
Do you think that if I walked out there right now and Aegon was brought back for a minute, 2 minutes, and I asked him if it was okay for me to feel sad over him, I imagine he would say in his voice that it wasn't worth it. It wouldn't be worth it to shed tears for him. I don't know what he would say past that, but I don't even know what he would say. I'm just imagining it. But I want to say that he would tell me to live.
Then live. Live for those who have passed.
I'll do everything I can to honor that. Even though it is very hard.
It's okay. Just remember to eat, and if we have food, I guess that's hard to say since the lack of food, but remember to drink water at least.
I haven't done such a good job of that. Maybe that's why I'm having these headaches. Maybe that's why I just feel so anxious and undernourished and wishing I had a drink, but I can't drink. I promised Eve that I wouldn't drink, and I'm slowly just crushing. But she says I'm proud. She says she's proud of me. I hope I'm living up to it. With as short as a life I'm going to have compared to hers or yours.
I think you're doing well.
I'll do what I can. Well, I'm going to see if I can get some practice time in, and hopefully Aerolith might drop by today, or I don't know.
Of course.
We'll
Good
see.
luck with your training.
Of course.
If you need anything that's bigger, remember the upstairs room.
I do. I know.
Should be free.
Thank you. What are you going to be doing, Miss Breyer? Are you just checking up on people?
Occasionally, yeah.
Alright,
I've been
please be
wanting
safe.
to check in on HL, but it's that night drow that hangs with the young lord.
I don't know who that
trying to
is.
see if he's okay.
Wait, the night drow? That would be Tiberius. He was training Shakar. Mr. Tiberius is a good person. Please.
I haven't seen him around, so I wanted to check up on him.
Please do so. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
I will.
Drugs. Goober.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. It's
me back in middle school.
It's got no toggles. It literally is 0 toggles.
It's not even megabytes.
It doesn't even have emotes.
I need the free sun.
Constantly staring as fuck.
Everyone, it's the art of Ash. Art of Ash.
It doesn't blink either.
I'm always watching.
I didn't blink, but I could watch your every move.
It's 20,000 triangles, holy shit.
Tired of you weird.
Mr. Priest, is it about the
20,000 triangles.
Volunteers, please.
Fuck it, I ain't got nothing to do.
The message.
I thought it was about the money.
Down to
That's a ripoff.
Run the message.
What module did he? Oh, shit.
Chieftain. Probably not here right now.
Rolling. With 11, as you look out, you don't hear anything too close by. And once in a while, in the distance, you think you hear birds get spooked for a moment. And then
I'm gonna go tie up Willow, okay?
Yes.
More
What are all these
sexy
drones
pervs.
doing here?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go get a drink.
All right.
I'm gonna charge my hands for a little bit.
Drow.
I'll be right back.
I need to charge everything.
Same.
Well,
I think my leg's dead.
What do you want to do? Give it like 5 minutes? 5-10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. 10-minute break sounds like a good idea. I was supposed to go do hair cart stuff, but I missed it. It was being a guard during it.
Oh, I missed the ghost thing.
The ghost? Oh yeah, that was
yeah,
fun.
the ghosts at the beginning. I was doing monkey stuff. We beat up Harry as monkeys. It was great.
Excellent. He must be destroyed.
I still also need my
Yeah, she gave bread to Lynn. Next episode, we give Briar a night killer. Send her to the front. That's probably more possible than you think.